What it do, Cripple Crew? Welcome to another edition of Tactical Tuesdays Live with EDC with DBD. That's me, disabled but deadly. I hope y'all are having a killer week so far, and I really appreciate y'all joining me for what is going to be a pretty stacked live stream today from the Vastid and Devo Nip L dropping today, to the Pitbull drop tomorrow, to Friday's Pharaoh Monster and Wixco drops. We've got a lot to talk about. I am going to jump up to the top of the chat and say good morning to everybody. Before I do, I want to thank everybody who watches these on the replay. Even if you can't join us live, catching it later definitely really helps the channel, and I hope you see some stuff you like. All right, Cripple Crew, I see y'all are in here. And big surprise, Henry G was the first in the chat. I know that's a shocker to everybody. Yo, Jake, my brother, what's up? Next in the chat. And then Mick Effin Ranger, what it do, brethren? Member of Cripple Crew Wing dropping them badass emojis. B-Shake-E, what's up, homie? Gonzo, can't stay, wanted to drop a like. I appreciate you, brother. Always. Hope you're having a great week. Bunny, we should call you Gochete. What's up, Bunny? Hope you're having a killer day. Thomas Gates, blessed EDC, member of Cripple Crew Inc. I hope you're having a blessed week. You are in the vertical chat right now if you want to see the whole mat and the whole screen, all the knives. The horizontal link is in the pinned comment. Baz Beast, my brother from a Dutch mother, checking in from the Netherlands. Remember, Cripple Crew Wink says, hi, Krew and DBD. Fell asleep last Saturday, woke up after the stream, dropping them badass emojis. David Judici, what's up, homie? I see you in that vertical. By the time I catch up, you'll probably already be in the horizontal. Sister Stables, what it do, sis? What it do? Hope you're having a killer day, Kathy. Always fantastic to see you here. Bluminati Effin Ninja, one of the OG members of Cripple Crew Inc. What it do? And another OG, my brother Neil Mudd. What's up, member of Cripple Crew Inc.? Good to see you, brother, dropping them badass emojis. He is driving, playing that dad taxi right now, so he can't tag everybody, but you know he loves y'all. Check out the new Pharaoh Monster Reaver. It's a big boy. I like it. 8.66 inches with a 3.82 inch S90V blade. This thing is big and bad. Get those badass emojis. Doing good. Have an Amazon knife out for the limber. For 9.6 inches of D2 Tonto. Nice. Sometimes it's not on the phone. But if you go to my profile, the live streams are marked horizontal or vertical. It's at the end of the live stream title. There we go. Yep, like I said, by the time I get caught up, you'd be in it. Mike John, hope you're having a killer, blessed weekend, or week, homie. Always good to see you. More than badass emojis. It's not sometimes on your phone. It depends on your phone. Horizontal or vertical, you freak. What's up, brother? How you doing, Robo Steve-O? As you can see, we had the new Pharaoh Monster and Wixco models touchdown. Just checked the mail because it came late last night, I guess. I checked the mail early this morning. They were in the box. The bag with all four, the two Wixcos and the two Pharaoh Monsters, was completely cut open with all four boxes exposed, and yet they were luckily still in there with the knives. So It must be a good week. This tall grind is slicey. We've also got the new Urban Grip version 2. Don't get it twisted. With the thumb studs that work fantastic. Still got that awesome front flipper. Still set up for the reach around. But now we got some new carbon fiber colors. They're also anodizing the hardware. The stud almost looks like crystallized tie the way they did it. It's really dope. And then these, and I also like the way they made the black hardware look like zirconium almost. It looks like it on here too. It's just black tie, but the finish makes it look like Zirc. These are only going to be $230 after my code on Friday for the new V2. James McCann, what's going on? Good to see you. Hope you're having a killer day. Whoops, let's get a new one. Yeah, the Urban Grip, their flagship model. People didn't like that it was front flipper only. So now they added the thumb stud. Same nice size, almost 8.5 inches. Just with thumb studs. And they feel great whether you are reverse flicking or thumb flicking. And I don't lock myself out of this with this frame lock with my right or left hand. I can use the thumb or the reverse flick. Not many knives can I do thumb and reverse with my right and left. Oh, and I can hit that front flipper with my left hand on this one. Just send me the Zirctine knife, Deebs. But they've got this new teal. And then they also have a purple, black and purple carbon fiber with DLC. Then they have one that looks like mother of pearl. And one that's like a black and gray. And they drop this Friday at midnight. Leon, checking in from France. What it do, homie? What it do? Have to go to work in a few minutes. Well, I appreciate you popping in and stabbing that like button, homie. Yeah, this is carbon fiber. It's just a really gorgeous teal and black. And then, like I said, they have a purple and black that looks really good. And that one has DLC. And then they have two with satin blades. The mother one, it's carbon fiber, but it looks mother of pearl. And then they have another one that's like a black and gray. Whatever it is, I want it. My precious. And it truly is still such an easy front flipper. We also have the new Wixco Jugger. And that is one trippy blade. Kind of reminds me of the Marlin Fixie from Tack Knives. These just came out of the box, so this is still, there we go, breaking in. This is another big one. Let's see if this guy is 8.66. Damn, it's the same size as the Reaver. It's like a budget Reaver. They changed up the blade a bit and the way they did the handles, but it's like a budget Reaver. It's a big knife. It is. It is. It's actually two blue knives. This one, definitely more bluish than green. But there's no hiding this one here. This is the Wixco Phoenix. And this is their take on a CEO or gentleman's knife. You get that nice, slim, non-threatening package, but then you get an actual fun-looking blade. Cool-looking Tonto. Cross Sleeves Workshop. What it do, homie? Member Cripple Crew Inc. Chicken fried steak. What it do, homie? Ronald Dobbins, member of Cripple Crew Inc. Much love, brother. Much love. That's all right. I hope you had a phenomenal trip, brother. Hope you had a phenomenal trip. Lone Star Dowboy, Carry of the Day, the Cold Steel Archangel. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, they also have a purple Phoenix. And then the one that I like has a black blade with black on the clip side, black aluminum, and bronze aluminum on the show side. Really trippy looking. But these will also be dropping this Friday, the 17th at midnight. So really late night Thursday. This Jugger will probably, or this is the Phoenix. Oh man, it feels so good. I'm sure we will be doing a Wixco giveaway in the not too distant future. After watching Clayton Short, where he started off by scaring you, I've decided me and Blue are going to train your skills at reflexive throat chopping. Yay, yay. And it's a Tonto. Yeah. I like that it's a CEO or executive style knife. It's not the same boring drop point we always see. It's got definitely a different shaped Tonto. And then you've got that front flipper that works really well, or that blade hole that is straight money. Ron Dobbins, member of Cripple Crew Inc. for 10 months, says, love you, brother. Hit that thumbs up, everyone. Love you too, brother. Thank you so much for the awesome support. 10 months is killer. How about a Phoenix acoustic salute? Whoop. By the mic. There's a Phoenix, and we're going to do the Reaver as well. Woo. There we go. Oh, Shay's a good guy. Shay's been in the lives before. Learned about Ichiro Hattori recently, Grandmaster of Japanese. I've heard of Hattori. Have 3 cold steel prototypes made by him. That's awesome. So many knives dropping this week. 100%. Nipple, Pitbull, Reaver, Urban Grip V2, Phoenix, Jugger, and crap, there's more. Oh, the two Spydercos, the PMs, the pair of 3 Magna Cut already dropped and may have sold out at Blade HQ. But the Rex 121 Warney is still coming Friday also. Crazy week. What's up, Dom? How you doing, homie? He's working and lurking, so he may not tag y'all. And it's a good front flipper to learn. It has a nice detent for it, and if you break it, it's very easy. I can do it with the thumb, the rollover, or I can give it the good old reach around. Oh. Yeah, it works very easy with my much less talented left hand as well. Tonto fans are just people that are scared of a few curves on their knives. Curvy knives need love too. Hey, no worries, homie. Understand. Doctor stuff is constant. Much love, brother. Hope you have a killer day. And I hope the appointments go really well. Clint effing Crosby, what it do? Bro, the new knives that are dropping, what codes do you have for them? So if you're getting a nipple at White Mountain Knives, you can use code DBD to save 10%. The Pitbull for, I'm going to put my TRM code in the chat because it saves $20 on all knives, but it's a weird code. There we go. There's the code for TRM. It's DBD and TRM 25. And then Paramonster Wixco is just DBD for either one. And then I don't have a cutlery shop code. I don't think anybody has a cutlery shop code for that upcoming Warney drop. Oh, I hate it when the camera does that. We're going to move a couple of things for the moment. Spread it out. Let the camera stop tripping. Why are you still tripping? There we go. Scrolling. Fingers and numps. Y'all have a good one. Take it easy, Dom. Bought all the cold steel prototypes from Lynn Tompkins collection and a Japanese supporter closed down. Yeah. Yeah, she's good people. Scrolling. Back to work before I lose motivation. Hey, have a killer day in the shop, my friend. Absolutely, Ron. I appreciate you using my codes when you pick up new knives. That TRM Pitbull is an absolute grail. It feels so good. And oh, yeah, that code will save you $20 on it. The first one's aluminum and micarta, Magna Cut. Oh, personally, I'm tripping because I'm missing a leg and can't feel the other. Can't speak for the rest of the class. Did Bluminati throw your leg again? One-legged fetch is a crappy game to play for you, I guess. It's probably been more fun for us than you. That's the one TRM you really want to get. I highly recommend it. It is very close to Neutron size. Neutron and, almost stepped on a doggy head. Before I grab something, I'm going to show. Doggy sprawled out directly next to the chair. Almost stepped on a pupper head. But, yeah, it's very similar in size to the Neutron and the Bulldog, but a little between them in width. It's not as wide as the Bulldog, but it's not as thin as the Neutron 2 either. And it feels, the width of it feels great in hand. I'm very excited for it. Got a buyer lined up on Craigslist for the leg. He told me he shipped it already. Local dispensary happy hour till noon. Hell yeah. Got to get that re-up, homie. Talk to you later, mine. The Which one? Do you like the Reaver or the new Urban Grip? This Reaver is very ergonomic. It's very comfortable whether I'm right here behind the pivot and using that jimping where I've got hella room, or choked up on that in that full-size finger drill. And then I've got that big old belly. The milling on it, very nice. Feels good in hand. It's contoured titanium with a titanium backspacer. No Tristan Love though on the clip. That's okay. When I stole it, all I did was take pictures of it as my third leg. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Put it under the drawers and be like, "Hey, lady, I got a third leg." Shrimp is in my lap now, so I get a break. What's up, Shrimp the Gimp? Chris effing Lopez. What's up, homie? How you doing today? Good to see you. Good to see you. Got lucky today with 4 people. We scored in 1 hour with 1,000 euros with old copper cables. Got a Taipan soon. Ooh, got a Best Tech Taipan coming. Yay, yay, yay. That's a big old S90V blade. Oh, it just shaved my thumbnail a little bit. Only when I'm talking about my Glideman, homie. I'll be my own fluffer when I'm talking about my Glideman, which, by the way, less than half a dozen. Less than half a dozen satin variants left. Only 99 with code DBD. And you can still get DLC. Only 111 with code DBD. I will be my own fluffer when we talk about this one, because I will say you're not going to find Ultim to beat this beauty right here. I was mad, but then I started going to public school. Yeah, if you don't have a DBD Glideman, what are you waiting on? Only half a dozen satin left. And we're selling through the DLC. Use code DBD and get you a Glideman. Oh, that is a nice little bonus right there. Take that, recycle it, get a nice little knife budget. I'm gonna let the dog out. I'll be right back. You want out, puppy? Yeah, you good girl? Oh, did you see a squirrel? Where is he? What's that freaking squirrel? Don't trust him, all right? Watch him. All right. Can I pet that dog? What's up, beekeeper? Good to see you. Get Milo and Thor all hyper too. Yay. Yes, I for one, I had to make it reversible. And that was one of the easier ways to make it reversible, was going with the wire clip. But I also like the way they go in and out of the pocket. And I made sure that it would fit Spyderco wire replacement clips so that you can do Lynch Northwest clips, or I'm going to show what Jake just did to his, because this looks dope. That's funny, homie. Like, and then Bear's going to want to come back in and take a dab with me. Yes, lefties use knives too. And I wanted to make it lefty friendly, but check this out. I also knew that people would be able to customize them with the nice, we'll look at these cripple carries here in a moment, but customize them and make them your own a bit. And check this out. On the honey colored Glideman DBD, he went with the RGT honeycomb clip. And it looks freaking great on there. Look how awesome that looks. As much as I love seeing my knife in y'all's pictures, I like seeing you guys personalize it even more. And that looks dope. You know what, while we're here, we'll check out his carry that he sent over nice and early with that awesome Penrose. We got the T-Cal. And then he said what everything was. We got the Penrose Otarita, the Daily Carry Co Pride, Live the Creed Wallet, Night Core EDC 23, the Titanium Justin Field Notes, Tech Accessories, Orbiter Fidget, Big ID Design Time Market, TCal Warren EDC, Brothel Coin, Awesome Hanks, and Zippo. Love it. Oops, let's see. Do we have any? There we go. That's what I was looking for. Check out. Oh, that hyphen XL looks so good, homie. Jason Cox just got that bad boy. Love that poonage. Reverse tux. Gavco design. Oh, that looks good. Oh, we got some cripple critters in the shop. Look at the little fuzzy and oh, there's some happy cripple critters out working with dad. Yes. I love the cripple critter pictures. Here's from last week. Look at those faces. Yes, I love the puppies. If you want to send your cripple carry or cripple critter pictures to my Instagram, hit it up. Ron Dobbins says hit that thumbs up. Everyone, you can do it. Thank you, brother. Yeah, anyway, I wanted it switchable so that y'all can personalize them. This one I haven't ordered the Lynch clips I want yet. I just took this one off of one of my Spydercos to slap it on there and make sure it fit properly and see how it carries. And I know Boz Beast has a Lynch clip on his Glideman DVD. But if you like the wire clips, you can just rock the wire clip and there's a backup in the box in case anything happens to it. Because of your knives and dogs. I get it. I get it. Only here for the knives and dogs. Yeah, doesn't that honeycomb clip look so good on the Ultim? That was from Rip's Garage Tech. One of their Spyderco wire replacement clips. Make F and Ranger member Cripple Krew Inc. is back. Beat NA, the human cheat code. What it do, homie? Remember Cripple Krew Inc. He is driving folks so he can't tag y'all. Doesn't mean he doesn't love you. Just doesn't want to crash. Probably a good thing. Oh, yes, TCal. All right, TCal. TRM tomorrow with the Pitbull. It's going to be such an amazing knife. Besides Ron Dobbins, anybody else picking up a pit bull tomorrow? How about a nipple or a nip L? Anybody grab that today? Let's see. I think they were supposed to be on Vosteed and Blade HQ and several places all at once today. Several of them are already sold out on Vosteed. You can still get the blue. Let's share this screen. On the nipples. You grabbed a nipple? Nice. Which version? Yo, I see Jesse. Blue Dream Breakfast Dabs. He's in that vertical stream right now. We'll probably pop over to the horizontal and chat with y'all in a minute. Let's look at this right now. The Nip L, Nip Large, or Nipple. We got the regular tie and the blue still available. The Rev Tux is gone. The lefties are gone. What about Blade HQ? They were supposed to have some. I don't know if they were dropping them on the same day. I think so. That's in stock. What about the other colors? 250. They still have. Looks like they still have multiple colors in stock. Okay, who else had them? Just seeing which ones are available for you. Let's see if White Mountain Knives has them, because there you can save. We're gonna go real quick. Let's go to White Mountain Knives. While we're here, we're gonna look for. Whoops, I'm not looking for the vein anymore. We're looking for the nipple. Okay, what about nip? Okay, so not on White Mountain Knives. Blade HQ and Vosteed still have some nipples if you're looking for one. Snag the black perp. Ooh, nice. All right, Mud, be safe. Pedro. Vote for Pedro. What's up, Ouchie? If you're doing that, make sure you get a few more of the Glideman too, just cause they make great Christmas gifts. Good to see you, Pedro. Hope you're having a killer week. Clayton sent the carry. All right, well, I will check that out. Oh, the reverse or the reach around still easy on even on the new Urban Grip. Still got that easy reach around. But now we got the studs. Nip L should be great. Love my nip. The nip light, the nip slip. All fantastic knives. And it's good to see you, sister. How are you, Kathleen? Been a while working at car shopping. I got you. Yeah, I saw. I'm gonna check it out. Let me pop that up. We also have. Ooh, Jay Wesley rocking that Cold Steel Frenzy. He must be lurking. What it do, homie? He might be at work or something. But there's that Cold Steel Frenzy in 3V. Beekeeper. Oh, fun. Working on some on a nice big nest of bees. Oh, is Pupper still in the cone? Or is the guard Pupper out of the cone now? The protector. Look at that. We got Shrimp with the limp chilling in the lap. We got the awesome not Tenacious. Tenacious, maybe? And we got a Lander over there. Nice. Hell yeah. Looks like a beautiful day, too. What it do, Jay Wesley? Good to see you, homie. Delane, what's up? Studs with easy reach around. Where have I landed? Yeah, easy reach around, roll over. You can roll, you can use the studs or you can roll it over for the reach around. Car shopping. I sold cars for a long ass time. I hated buying cars, waiting for a twisted nip myself. I'm also looking forward to a stiff nip, the fixie. Hopefully, eventually, at some point. Okay, destination. Thought so. Okay. He's still in the cone. Okay, but he's got to be getting better. Neil Tudamac, member of Cripple Krew Inc. What it do, homie? What it do? Looking likely at a Ford Expedition. Yeah. Easy nice nut 69 says easy reach around where he's in. What's up, homie? How you doing? Yeah, just chilling. Shrimp with the limp, looking like he owned the place. I have noticed one fail on this Urban Grip version 2, and I can't believe this wasn't caught. When they put the stud here, they moved the grind. Okay, great. They must have left. The desert is broken. It's only 68. They must have left the CNC programming the same, because the sharpening choil is in the same spot, only now it's not really a sharpening choil because it's behind the grind. So they moved the grind forward for the thumb stud, but didn't fix the choil position. Now, you can cut your own in right here because of the lack of a stop pin in the way. But I saw that as soon as I flicked it open. The programming, they needed to change it and move that forward when they moved the grind forward. 3 lives free. What are three lives color free? What are the odds? Henry G. It's so not fun. SG Knives on Insta. I believe so. SG Knives. Let me look real quick. I'll pull. No, I don't. Ooh, I'll share the screen real quick so you can see who he's talking about. Clayton, member Cripple Krew Inc. What's up? This is who he's talking about, SG Knives. That's a beautiful Damascus blade. That's a almost Strider-esque blade right there. Where'd he go? That one. Like his take. That is pokey. I like the bead. Oh, that's an integral? Oh, shit. I didn't even notice that. Yo. That's an integral too, isn't it? Yes, it is. Oh, wow. Big old studs. Damn. Those are fire. I will be paying more attention to that account. Yeah, I'd never seen that one. Oops, I thought I dropped that off the screen. There we go. Yes, I know you love your integrals. Those are sick. Monoblock tie knives that are mind blowing. Yeah. Take it easy, man. Have a great day at work. Maybe we'll see you on lunch, homie. Yeah, that's well worth checking out. Those integrals are gorgeous. OW knives and Rothman knives. I'm gonna add those real quick. Just search them and make sure I'm following them. Oops, helps if I click with the right buttons. OW knives. Official. Put in the eyes. I wasn't up following that one either. Let's follow that one. And Rothman knives. Follow that one too. Custom slippies. Nice. Gotta catch up on the chat real quick. Get those badass emojis. Love to see it. Scrolling, making sure I'm caught up on the chat. All right. Monoblock tie. Let me go back. I'm looking for one of the full Timascus. I'm not. Oh, I found it. This is wow. Like, just wow. Look at the hardware. Pivot. Wow. Seeing the layering looks so awesome. Ooh, ooh. I just want to see him flick it. Does he have a video on this one? No, but that is gorgeous. Damn. Just damn, double damn. Scrolling. Ooh, yeah, it was. Yeah, just crazy. SG was the designer of the two strength. Oh, that makes sense. That's why he had three knives together on one of his images, and it looked like the strength a little bit to me. Now it makes sense. Yeah, tight pants are back. Yes, absolutely. The stuff that some of these guys are able to pull off with integrals out of one solid piece of titanium is nuts. Because especially for a small guy, you're working on that block. If you mess anything up inside, you're done. You got to get a whole new block. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, because I'll pull up real quick the one that The design language looks like the strength on those other ones, but this one, where was the picture? Yeah, right here. Oof, those are crazy looking too. I saw this and was thinking of the strength. Whew. Man, his work is crazy. OW knives, let's do it. Might want to loosen the zippers. Hurts to press against the metal sometimes. Chad Nichols boomerang magnet core blade zircotime monoblock handle. Wow. Oh man, I wonder how much that went for. How many grand that went for? I love that blade right there. I just really like that blade. Reverse flick. Whoa. Black titanium. That black titanium looks dope. Look at that crowned backspace there. It's a nice fixie. What we got? What the hell is that? Whoa. Whoa. I like this. I like the way that he's done the scales on that fixie. Woo. Look at that integral. That's the only hardware. Wow. Ooh. That wasn't even the one I was going to, but I clicked it. Oh, I meant to go that one because that blade gets me. Oh, I like that blade a lot. Oh, here's one more before we pop out of here. Damn. That is fire. All right, I'm going to catch up on chat real quick. Oh, I had that up in the way the whole time, but so it goes. Last week, I had a chance to meet a few French knife makers. They're not well known, but man, do they know what they're doing. That's awesome. Yeah, the black tie. Black tie, when it's done right, that black and tie is so amazing looking. I love the look of it. I don't have any of it, but I love the look of it. I do not have one for Best Tech. You could try Lefty 10 just to see if it works, or G-Ball. I don't know if anybody has a Best Tech code. Neves might work. Yes, I did. So going back to that real quick, I'll show that picture again. I do think that this is a really cool look. And if done well, can still feel really good in the hand. You know, the only fixie that I have like that right now is my baby banter. I'm going to pop this back off the screen now. Is the baby banter fixie, or I mean, the mini elementum fixed blade. The Deadly Daughter got me a couple of years ago. This is the only one I have like that with exposed metal, but I do think it looks really cool. Apex Carry, what's up, Robin? How you doing today? Look at the PM2 Tonto on Played Binge. PlayedBinge.com. PM2. I like that little chopped warning, CTSX HP warning that's on there. Not for $500, but Krew Carta. I'm not seeing the PM2 Tonto. Let me go change page. You're gonna have to send me a link to it because I'm not even seeing it when I search PM2, so I'm not seeing a Tonto. So send me a link and I'll take a look at it, homie. Or drop the link. Like the frame scales a lot on a Pixie as long as it's chamfered. Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be comfortable. The metal itself has to be like the tang has to be really comfortable when you do it. American Made Blades page 2. Let's try that. Let's get out of PM2. Made in the USA. Page 2. Scrolling. Looking. Oh, McNeese with the shockwave. Ooh, Melmac 2. No, I don't like Speedos though. Where on page 2? It's just not. I'll check page 3, see if you got bumped. Those aren't. Dude, you're gonna have to drop a link to it for me. Top left, homie. This one, the one that's like this, is the OG Urban Grip, or this is the new Monster Reaver that drops Friday. Yeah, I want a PM2 Tonto so badly. All right, I'll check that link, homie. Spyderco is in the wrong font. It looks like to me. Let me scroll in on this side. It did the Golden Colorado USA Earth part properly, and that looks like it matches. I can share the screen that I'm looking at. So this is what I'm looking at right here. Is this Tonto? Let's look at the other picture. Okay, whoops. It's going in too much. Come on. I'm trying to see the grind. I can't tell the grind very well. But here's my problem. That's fake. That's fake. Yep, 100%. Here is, I'm going to stop sharing this now. And let's zoom in on this one, Dale. Look at the font for Spyderco. And the way that the E sits. Come on. There we go. That other one was fake. The font for Spyderco was way off. Been a while for me. Been a while for me since I had a strip to pivot screw. Sister Stables, if you're talking about this one, it's the Reaver. But if it was this one, oh wait, yeah, that's top left right now. It's the OG Urban Grip, the first Urban Grip before the new update that's coming. Neves did? Awesome. Taipan on the way. When the winds blow from the east. What it do, Donnie? Good to see you, homie. Yeah, it was a fake. I would damn near guarantee it. Scrolling. Pepperoni, muskrat butter, and black pepper sandwich. Ooh, that sounds yummy. Yeah, the lettering totally wrong. William Hornbostel, what's going on? Good to see you. Yeah, I have a habit now. If I'm trying to take a pivot off and it feels really tight, before I even get the chance to strip it, I'll grab the wife's Mrs. DVD's blow dryer and put a little heat to the pivot just to make sure. I'm gonna let the puppers back in real quick, but we're gonna flick this jugger while we do it. I can hear her knocking. Yes, I see you, pretty girl. You coming, buddy? What were you into? Why is your nose all dirty? Huh? You better not be digging. What? You think just because I like you, you're going to get one of these? Yes, you. I see your dirty nose, Saint. Yeah, you can't hide it when your face is white, dude. Or supposed to be. Good dogs. Okay. Fuck off with you. You're good puppers. I don't want you. I'm busy. Good dogs. Go lay down. I did, but if you compare, like, look at the way that those letters were angled, even, and on the PM2s, and I believe all of the US, it uses the same font for Spyderco. Here it is on my Mannix with the same font, just bigger. But the PM2s should all look the same. What about Golden Colorado? The Golden Colorado USA Earth didn't look like it was done too badly on that fake, but the Spyderco font is where they went bad. Does it? Yeah, nothing has better hearing than a dog when snacks are open. Really? Well, then maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, but what I meant is these are all going to be from the Golden. All of the Spyderco PM2 blades should be from the Golden Colorado factory. That's why I was thinking they should all have the same font. But I only have two here to go off of, and those two have the same font. No, I don't want you, dog. Do you want me to cover you? Oh, you wanted your blanket? Gotcha. Good girl. Yes, pretty puppers. Pups are up now. Grabbing a quick bite to eat before. That's awesome. That doesn't mean that people aren't, you might not still find somebody trying to sell a fake. It's just you're protected if you do get a fake. You reach out to them, to Blade Binge, and you're protected. Yeah, I don't have War Room has an S30V Tonto, but he's not in here right now. Could have him look at it. Yeah, that E was so the one that you saw also had that weird ass E. Yep. Kelly, what's up, sis? How are you doing? Do you have an S30V Spyderco PM2 Tonto? Just curious if you do, what the font is on yours. Brian does. Does it have this golden, like this is the font that I've seen for most Golden Colorado knives, but the one that he is looking at on Blade Binge, I'll share the screen real quick, Kelly, has a quite a bit different font from the one that's on mine. The Y is way different too. The D, the E is wonky. That one's quite a bit different, but the S30V, maybe they changed it since they were doing those. I don't know. So we're just curious if it has that font. It does. It looks hella fake the way that the Spyderco is done, but I don't know how maybe that's an OG. It could have been one of the first Tontos. Oops, I smacked the crap out of that. One of the first Tontos, and maybe they had it different then. I don't know enough to tell. It just looks odd to me. I didn't even look how much it was. I was too busy looking at it. Whoops. Where'd it go? There it is. 350. Tree fitty. Foa tanto. The E and the Y. Yeah, the E and the Y both trip me out on that one. Because that Y is very tall compared to the others. You know, I don't know why Sal and Eric don't just hang out in our chats so they could answer questions like this. Lazy. Yeah, I would say that if it's not fake, it has to be an older one. They must have changed the font or something. Yeah, see, they should just be here. They should just be here answering questions. I don't know why they're all not here. I see Monster swapped up their patch, switched it up a bit. I like it better than the old one, and I like that it's smaller than the old one. This came with the Reaver. Dwayne effing Letterman, what is up? What it do? Good to see you, homie. Hope you're having a killer day. For such a wonky knife, it really is comfortable in hand. Both of these are rather wild for Monster and Wixco, but really comfortable. GST. Great Southern Treadkill, what it do? Went down a Spyderco rabbit hole with the Spyderco lettering thing one day. Need search and rescue to get you out. Oh. Yeah, it's sad that we have to keep an eye out for fakes, but you know, such is life. If you haven't sent your cripple critters or cripple carry pictures and you want to, go ahead and send them over. Looks like we got a couple of pictures here. Jason Cox with the stacked carry. Jason Cox, rockin'. Scroll in. Scroll in. There we go. We got the Vertalock right here on the Excalibur. Or yeah, the and then we got the Hyphen XL and that beautiful carbon fiber Yakuza. Yakuza is such a dope. Oh, look at these awesome freaking beads just off the lathe today by big homie Crossley. Those look awesome, brother. Let's see what we got here. G2 stainless. Stamped. See, that's what mine looks like. Kitty chillin'. Oh, look at that. Vulcan. Damn. Damn. That is dope. I love Vulcan's work. I love his work, especially his warnies. Man, the Cripple Crew always has the most loaded pockets. Particularly those crews in Golden have a born on date or a badge code hidden on the tang of the blade. $36 Freelander Amazon knife is pretty badass. Got you. Yeah, that Vulcan is fire. The two custom folders that I really want are a blessed vapor, well, a laser ghost vapor, and a Vulcan warning. Yeah, he did a killer job on those beads. They look awesome. Well, and I can't remember right now on the shop. What do you sell those for roughly? Just so the crew knows, homie. He's got a bunch of dope stuff up on the shop. You can drop the link anytime you want, man. Always feel free to drop the link. Definitely much more fidgety with those studs. I mean, it always the grip always felt good to me. This was one of the knives that I really got my front flipping down with because it was done very well. But now that you got the studs, it just makes it so much more fun. 45 ship. That is not bad at all, brother. That is awesome work. Yeah. A blessed vapor and a Vulcan. Woo! Aries EDC. What's up, Scott? How you doing, brother? Hope you're having a killer day. Got the new Pharaoh Monsters and Wix goes in to check out. The Grip V2. Don't get it twisted. And the Reaver. This thing is a beast. Absolute beast. 8.66 inches. Nearly 4-inch S90V blade. Insane action. If you like a knife with belly, this thing is really wicked with some killer ergos. See how that pocket clip does. Oh, that was easy. Yay. Frisbee time with the pupper. Hell yeah. Talk to you later, my man. Have fun with that dog. Been working on some Damascus blades today. Ooh. Heck yeah. Is it a 15 and 20 Damascus? Is it a Baker or a 9CR, 10CR? What Damascus is it, homie? Oh, you'll get a chance to check these out. I'm sure you'll be buying the next few days. Still here, had to switch to the cell. Gotcha. That's why you're kicking in the vert for right now. Yeah, you'll be able to check these ones out, Mud. This such a fun, funky gents knife. Tree oh foe. Alabama Damascus 15 and 20. Okay, yep, perfect. That's kind of what I figured. Yeah, 15 and 20 and 1080. Yay. Learned about the legendary sword Durandal. The knight was going to lose, so he hit it against the rock and broke the rock. Paulie, can FRN scales be dyed? Yes, you can red dye FRN. It'll take a dye like a G10 will. It is porous. What color is the FRN currently? I mean, light colors will obviously dye easier than darker colors and give you more control over what you're going to go to. But these could be dyed. Jershra Trio Foul. Yellow. Oh yeah, you could easily dye yellow FRN and get a darker color. Have you used Rid Dye before on G10? Shouldn't be much different. But yeah, yellow, you should easily be able to dye. And you could even do like fade dyes with it. You know, a yellow to something else would look really cool. What is the knife that you're dyeing? Now I got to know. Because I'm curious, yellow FRN, if it's a Spyderco Salt series or if it's something else. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, do a red or an umber orange, or you know, that dark tweener color from the yellow would be really cool. Spyderco Salt. Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. When you said yellow FRN, I figured it's some type of Spyderco Salt. Yeah, I have seen some yellow FRN done that looks really cool before. Always good to have good luck in knife collecting, Co-Bunny. So, is anybody picking up? Yes, you absolutely do have to take it apart. You're going to take it apart and you're going to digest the scales. There are, if you haven't disassembled Spyderco's before, there are lots of videos online that you can look up to disassemble them, but a lot of them you're going to need two bits. You're going to need a T6 and a T10 for the pivot, and most of the time you're going to need two T10s because you need it's not a captive pivot, so you need one for each side. So you need two T10 bits and a T6 bit to take apart most of the Spyderco's, homie. Just a heads up. This says Legendary Beanie Baby Collection. TRM Auto Pitbull. The Pitbull drops tomorrow, homie. Tomorrow. Wednesday, the 15th. Yeah, everybody should be doing captive pivots by now. Everybody should be doing it. It looks better. It's easier. Not having to mess with two bits or adjust each side independently is nice. The TRM Pitbull is going to be under 350 after my code. I believe it's 345 after my code, which honestly I think is a very fair price for American-made auto with TRM quality through and through. Yes. Yes. $345 after code DBD and TRM 25. Looked up Beanie Babies on eBay a while back, and some were weirdly expensive. I don't know, like the 90s are over. I haven't thought about Beanie Babies in a long time. I'm not surprised Robo, though. Robo still thinks about him. He just can't sell all of his. People don't like to buy them with holes in them. They like their Beanie Babies intact. The pit bull, the pit bull's definitely going to be in your collection. Yeah, $345. I really do think is a very fair price for it. The one I felt kick just like a ProTech, and all TRM quality, fit and finish. That the lizard skin texturing on it is more like the Rev B than the old lizard skin. So you got the borders and stuff. It's the milling on it is beautiful. Milling in the finger choil, it just feels so good. I'll put it up. You know what? Let me actually pin a comment real quick. So TRM Pitbull Auto drops tomorrow, 4:15. I believe it was 10 a.m. Central. I believe. Code DVD and TRM 25. So I'm going to pin that comment. Come on. There we go. And now you've got the code up there. I talked to you about your Beanie Babies extended warranties. Be shady. I'm not the hugest fan of autos either. Lately, because of a couple that have come in, I have carried them a lot more. Mainly these two. Well, I haven't carried them. I won't carry these out of the house. But Evil Homie BDB has been carrying the crap out of these. I don't chase very many autos. It's just not my jam normally. But I do prefer out the side autos. And then to get an auto with TRM ergos and quality, that's one that I really want. See here, I'm the other way. I prefer out the side to out the front normally. Now, I will say this UTX 85 size, this is perfect for Evil Homie BDB to slip in his left rear pocket and it disappears. So this isn't out the front that Evil Homie BDB has been given a fair amount of carry in the last week. Every time he's left the house. I don't have a whole lot of them, Co Bunny. Most of what I have is tack knives. But now I have 2 Microtechs. Have a killer day, Mud. Take it easy. Never owned an auto. Like I said, I have several tack knives, and I've given away so many tack knives, like literally one Christmas, 2 dozen tack knives. But after that Christmas a couple of years ago, I kind of stopped carrying OTFs. But Evil Homie BDB has been kind of getting back into it lately. And this one carries very well. Don't get a lot of auto, but there's certain I will get. I would love to get a ProTech Chavez, especially in Magnamax, by the way. But I'd love to get a ProTech Chavez and a ProTech SNG. I don't want a regular Strider, but the ProTech SNGs, those what I would like to get. Dinner is in. Whoops. Dinner is in. Time to smoke and play with knives. Yay, yay, yay. That's a good time, brother. Always good seeing you. You just finished dinner, so now you're smoking and playing. Got you. I thought you meant like you were leaving for dinner. Shoot, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah. There are a couple of ProTechs that I would like to get that are autos, but the TRM Bulldog, when I handled it at Blade Show West, I fell in love with it. It was my favorite knife there, even above the N1 Cornerstone. So it is an auto that I really, really want. What I really, really want. All right, let's take a look at those pictures real quick. Yeah, see, the mini Hera is one that I would like to check now that I've seen, because it's a similar size to this, correct? Slightly different form factor, different blades, but similar size to the UTX 85. Let's see what pictures he sent. Ooh, we also got a picture from Kelly White. Oh, yeah, from that Spyderco. Okay, check this out. So the S30V black right here. And see, that was the other thing. The G10 texture didn't look like Spyderco's G10. The G10 texture was throwing me off. But look, that Spyderco looks normal, not like the one on Blade Binge. And then what is Aries working on? Oh, look at those Damascus. A rock hopper, a pistol, believe a future bloom. I can't remember what that is. Looking good, brother. Heel, yeah. Scary Spice. Ice cream sandwich, yay, yay. Couldn't find TRM, but found a few Medfords. Was not as impressed as you hope you would be. I haven't handled a Medford yet. Several of his designs, while they're cool, they don't appeal to me because I don't carry massively chunky knives. But certain things like the Midi Marauder Slim and the 187 both look carryable, but I've never checked one out. I got to get water. One moment, Cripple Crew. What? Do you want back outside? You want back outside, you little turd burglar? Did you just turn the fan off again? Yes, you did. You love turning that fan off, Wiggles. Go ahead. No? Okay. Well, you're a good girl. No. Are you? Oh, you're hungry? I see. I see, puppy. You guys are spoiled puppies. You know that? Yes, you're very spoiled puppies. I'm still alive, pretty girl. Yes. Lay down, buddy. Lay down. Oh, do you want to say hi? Is that it? Do you want to say hi? Yeah. Hi. Yeah, he's a good boy. Yes. Is that what you wanted? Yeah. Oh, you wanted to show how pretty you are? Yes. Oh, you're a happy boy. Spoiled puppy. Yes, you are. You're a spoiled puppy. He was very insistent on saying hello. They're scrolling up to see what I missed. Let's see. All right. Medford's knives. They're nice looking, but a little big and bulky for my liking. Yeah, that's me for most of them. I know they have a couple of different ones that are on the slimmer side that I would like to check out, but most of their builds just don't appeal to my carry. Mini Bird Excalibur is out for delivery. Oh, no, no. That's awesome, Be Shady. Kane Miranda, member of Krew Inc. What it do? Kurt White, how you doing today, homie? Good to see you. Look at those badass emojis. Yeah, that's right. The Smooth Criminal. That's another one that seems to be a decent carry size. I'm gonna buy that dog. He's a happy dog. Okay, we'll check out Dad's carry in just a second. Ooh, Kane Miranda's 500 sub giveaway entry video is posted. Make sure you go to his channel and enter that giveaway. We got ours for free as well, because it was one of Mrs. DBD's employees was breeding her husky, and we got first pick of the litter. We just had to pay for shots and such. Yeah, you also like the Slim Midi Tonto. See, I'm not familiar enough with their models. I just know they have a couple of slim ones I'd like to check out. Appreciate that, brother. The Medford S7 Machete. I like the big and bulky knives. I think I'm spoiled with smooth action, though. I had a Praetorian Genesis in my hand, and it was tight as... Yeah, might have broken in on those washers. Been a great April already. May is my birthday month. What could I possibly want? Have everything I need. Yes. Think your husky had puppies before you got her? Thinking about getting the MIDI slim knife. Yeah, you gotta handle one. Gotta handle one for show. Let's take a look at Papa Stable's carry. Here we go. Rocking a Dirk Pinkerton design. Beyond EDC warning. Look at that. Wicked cool carry, Pops. Hell yeah. Oh, drop that. You do have to break in the Praetorian. Ask Warren about it once to break in. Very sweet. I'm guessing I mean, any washer knife is going to need some breaking time typically. But yeah, that big chunky Praetorian, I know his didn't start out smooth. Oh, this kicks like a mule. Papa Stables? Papa Stables is your fave? Yeah. Don't forget Cripple Crow. This Saturday, South African Saturday, we will be joined by big homie Johan Jordan. And we will be giving away, not only giving away his heron design, this will be an open giveaway, but we will also have a members only giveaway, giving away the Tenable Tipper in PEI and Damascus. So a double tenable giveaway on our Johan Jordan live stream this Saturday. Yeah, that got to get your giveaway win done. Working on it this week. Yay. Yeah, the 500, getting to 500 is so awesome. Congratulations. Traded Warren the full-size Type Praetorian Tonto. Took a while and develops Lockstick for a period of time and works through. Yay. Believe so. Mine's been pre-ordered since January 6th. So you're chomping a little at that bit. Yes, we'll be giving away 2 very different knives on Saturday. Definitely want to join us for South African Saturday with Johan Jordan. Such a cool dude. Anyway, I'm excited to see what he's working on. Ron freaking Dobbins with the $2 super chat said, "Love you, brother, but I got to run later, everyone." Ron, truly appreciate you, brother. Love you. Hope you have a killer rest of your day, man. Thank you. I like this new teal carbon fiber color. That looks pretty wild. But I'll show you the purple one because this is probably the purple we will use on the Mrs. Deebs. Let me pull it up. On the Mrs. Deebs colorway of the Premium Glideman. Because I like this carbon fiber. I got to see what she says about it. These drop Friday. Check this out, though. Check out this color. I think B Shady's going to like this color. But we might end up having to use this color on the new Glideman purple. Let me get it better. There we go. I kind of like that a lot. This one is DLC on the new Urban Grip. But I like that carbon fiber color. Check out this one, though. This looks like mother of pearl, this carbon fiber. That is a trip. Yeah, it looks good. But yeah, it says it is, it just, yeah, it doesn't say what they call the color of it. The other ones it does. And then here is the black and white carbon fiber variant. On the Reaver, check this out, though. You can get the all DLC with Timascus pocket clip, but this one right here, if they would have done the black hardware with this instead of the blue hardware, it would look so good. Roger that, brother. That one's on the list, yeah. Yeah, I figured you would like that color. I got it. I want to see it in person because I want to see if it's a color we want to use on the Mrs. Deadly variant. But I also want to show it here that they had. Oh, no, it wasn't carbon fiber. Never mind. Never mind. Longest view is 9 months with Brian Brown and Jaeger. Yeah, that's one that's worth waiting. Absolutely. Starting from the beginning. Yeah, you won the giveaway, but you weren't here. Damn. Damn. Do you have any SG knives? Those are pretty wicked. You're lucky. Yes, we did not do a Saturday or a giveaway chicken fried steak, but we will be doing one Saturday. Yes, I hear that. My list gets it is so long by this point. This Saturday, chicken fried steak. We will have South African Saturday with big homie Johan Jordan joining us for the duration. So you can ask him questions. We'll be giving away one of his herons and giving away a members only giveaway of the PEI and Ultim tipper. Yeah. If you take too long, I'm out. Yeah, was it hashtag if you take too long, I'm out. That's what it was. That's so funny. It cost him 2 knives. If the dude would have just held off on being an asshole for 30 seconds longer, he would have won 2 knives. That was such an instant karma day. It was awesome. My current favorite Spyderco is my Paramilitary 2 Warncliffe Rendition. This is my current favorite. I do have a new Spidey Grail on the way. Oh, you got the DVD Glideman today. What's up, Sheila? Member of Cripple Crew Inc. Good to see you. What do you think? How do you like it? That's so dope. After the live on Saturday, somebody from this chat reached out and said, I know you said that you were low on trade knives right now, but would you be interested in trading for a brand new inbox Yojimbo 2 Blade HQ exclusive JG10 with M4? I was like, oh, hell yes. So there is a Blade HQ exclusive Yojimbo M4 on the way. Boss Beast member for 4 months. Hell yes. Says, keep it up, DBD. This community helped me a lot. Hey, brother, we are damn glad to have you part of this community. You know what, you magnificent beast, Boz? You can have a magnificent beast acoustic salute. By the mic. Oh, hell yeah, Boz. Glad to have you here, homie. Boz Beast definitely needs a magnificent beast. For shiz. Those badass emojis showing support for Boz. Hell yeah. Anybody snag a $45 Viper? Eating some honey roasted cashews and dried mango. That's a nice snack. Not jealous in the least. More badass emojis. Unnamed. Yeah, the unnamed is such a good tack knives. Oh, hell yeah. Check those out. You did in gray? Yeah. I love this big slicey blade. So curious to know what those SG knives sell for. Yeah, a lot. I think they did a phenomenal job with this for a $45 knife. I am very impressed. And I love the jimping. Tack Knives has been owning the jimping game in 2026. Let's look at that picture of the Medfords from Brian White. From the left, we've got the Marauder H, the MIDI, and the Slim MIDI. Okay, let's look at these. Roger that, Blue. Love you, brother. We will talk to you later, homie. Let's share this. And we have different size Marauders. The H, the MIDI, and the Slim MIDI. Oh, that MIDI still has a mad chunky blade. I like it. But that Slim MIDI, that's probably the one I'd be batted on. Those are pretty dope. Hell yeah. I know the whites. The whites have a sick knife collection for show. It has to be, dude. It has to be. I can't imagine what custom integrals done that well they're going for. They can't be, even without the Zircotite, it's got to be a couple grand knife. Slim MIDI's one of the grails. Yeah, yay. Slim MIDI's your favorite as well. Hell yeah. Yeah, all done by hand. We've raised close to 300 for Rob with the Rob's Nerdy Wife poker chips. That is awesome to hear, Blue. That's freaking awesome to hear. And I gotta give Bluminati a shout out. When he heard that Rob's wife was going through some stuff, he immediately jumped on and created poker chips for her and started selling them to raise money for Rob's Nerdy Wife. So if you haven't scored a Rob's Nerdy Wife poker chip and you want to get one, hit Bluminati up. The money helps out with the medical travel for Rob's Nerdy Wife. Such an awesome idea, Blue. I don't know what this community would be without you, brother. I know my channel would not be where it's at without you, brother. Much respect, homie. By the way, Polly, you asked me earlier what my favorite Spyderco knife was, and I told you, but I didn't ask you what yours was. What's your favorite Spyderco knife if you're still here, Polly? And Sheila, I didn't see the answer. What do you think of the Fire Monster Glideman DVD edition? Check this out. Yeah, we were looking at them a little while ago. We were looking at OW knives just a little while ago. I can pull it back up. Yeah, he had a couple of them that I really liked. I'm glad to hear that, Sheila. Really glad to hear it. Flicking the Couture Yakuza and the Wii-XL. I showed your carry just a little while ago, homie. Looking damn fire. Damn fire. So I just about to share. Oh yeah, OW knives. Yeah, we were looking at these. Like this thing right here is insane. Just damn. I like the way that he did the scales on that. This blade is gorgeous. And then that, oh, look at that integral. Only hardware you see is that custom pivot. This one here with the black and tie looks so good. Oh, that looks so good. And then it's got that crowned backspacer. Oh, that'd be so comfortable in hand. Yeah, these are some beautiful knives that we were checking out earlier. I love the grind on that. That brushed black tie looks beautiful. Man, that brushed black tie looks so good. Yeah, some beautiful knives. Rob also has PayPal if anybody wants to help. That's awesome. Beautiful knife. I like the black. Yay, yay. Definitely do a review on it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That makes me real stoked to hear, Sheila. Real stoked to hear. You can still get the Glideman DVD edition, folks. Available from Fairmonster. New BSF tags will be here on the 23rd. Hell yeah, very cool. Like I told Clayton, no worries, no hurries. We're all good. Yeah. Yeah, he is that dude is to like custom integrals what Brian Winters is to new magnetic locks. Like a wizard in his own style. Yeah, and stuff like that. When you're trying to help somebody out for stuff like that, the direct PayPal absolutely helps. But it all helps however you can. Definitely praying for Rob and his wife. It had to be tough to celebrate 29th anniversary in the hospital, but 29 years, they got a nice, strong relationship. They get through it. We spent we spent our 19th anniversary driving up to Spokane so I could get staples removed out of the back of my neck after surgery. On my anniversary, I was getting 14 staples pulled from my neck. Oh, that is really good to hear, Robin. Really good to hear. I did not hear that update. I'm glad to hear that she's hopefully coming home tomorrow. That would be awesome. Speaking of home, I was a happy guy yesterday because Mrs. Deadly made it back from her funeral trip on Sunday. So I got to spend all day yesterday with her. Round one of skips went flawless this morning with the Drift C. And let me tell you, for action, it's hard to beat. After work, when you're home, you get to flip the misdemeanor and mini MSI too. Oh, that was that was 6 years ago. Because we just had our 25th anniversary, and it was our 19th anniversary that we were in the hospital getting the staples removed. Yeah, I have had 3 anterior. So 3 fusion surgeries to the front of my neck and 1 posterior. So 1 fusion to the back of my neck. I have a cage in the front, a 3-level cage with 6 screws going into spacers. And then on the back, I have 6 screws going down my spine with 2 rods running vertically down my spine to connect them. Spent years in labor. Yeah, that's why I have the paralyzed vocal flap. They damaged the nerve during one of the surgeries, severed the nerve, and so my left vocal flap just it's completely paralyzed. That's from the spine surgeries. But so it goes. I mentioned it before, but after those surgeries, becoming permanently disabled at such a young age, I hadn't even turned 40 yet. It was bad for me. It was really hard on my mentals, especially during the daytime when kids were at school and Mrs. Deebs was at work and I was sitting at home doing nothing productive. It was very, very bad for the mentals. I don't know where I would be today if I hadn't found the EDC community. Finding the EDC community helped so much. And then starting my own channel and the support that I've received from you, the Cripple Crew, made a massive difference to the mentals. And, it gave me something to actually work for, something to work towards, something to try to improve, to have goals and, have stuff that, I got to get this shot today. Actually having that kind of routine again helped so much. But it was you guys, the Cripple Crew, that really made the difference. And it's because of you guys that I've been able to power through. And now I love doing this all the time, playing with knives and talking to you guys about knives. And my favorite part is the live streams, kicking it with the crew on the live streams. Yeah, you guys will never know how much I love y'all. But, I'm only mentioning it because of those surgeries. But yeah, you guys helped me get through those surgeries. That's why I will always be appreciative. Hey, it's all good, since it is what it is, It is what it is. You got to find a way forward. Yeah, way better now. Yeah, it ain't easy, Mick, but you got to find a way forward. I've been to labor. Yeah. I've done a lot of manual labor. Does that count? I appreciate that, Mick. Yeah, this community is truly amazing. Truly amazing. Yeah, I learned about what you guys were doing because of Mick Ranger and a couple of others that were popping in frequently saying, yo, check out Burning Stable Sports. Trish, what it do? How you doing, sis? Hope you're having a killer day. You driving today? Let's see, it looks like we might have a couple more pictures. Ooh. Here's what our homeboy Boz is flicking tonight. Little bit of whiskey flicking with the AD22 and the AD20.5. Oh, that 22 is so sexy. The Hyphen XL, that's a damn good looking knife. That is one damn good looking knife. That's Jason Cox. Hell yeah. Yeah, Dimco, absolutely. Getting ready for a giveaway this weekend. Hell yeah, Trish. That's awesome. Gonna be a busy giveaway weekend. That's dope. People gonna be winning some knives. Yeah, I need an 8022 and a 20. And then there's still more blades I need to collect on the 20.5 and Cub. I still need a Nano after handling this awesome Razor Shark from Boz. Definitely know that I will get a Nano at some point, because this little chode is awesome. The Wii Hyphen is gorgeous. I agree. Probably one of the best looking Wii models, period, to me. You know, I'm not the biggest Wii fan. They make fantastic knives, but their designs, you know, they put out a lot of sameness. That Hyphen XL, that's one that looks really damn good. Still need the 8010 Tonto. I need an 8010. Did you hear that they're gonna be doing more with the Scorpion lock? He was messing with them and playing around with it again, and he wants to do some more 8015 stuff. Really excited to see where they go with that, because they're gonna be US made 8015s. Man, it's tough. YouTube, they've really flooded everything with shorts and notifications. You have to check them frequently, and even with them on, sometimes you're not getting everything. Yeah, they make beautiful knives. They just look like really nice knives for the most part. Most of their designs don't stand out to me. I think they're gorgeous. I just don't think I think they're very well made. They just don't stand out to me. The only one in my collection now, I had the Tyro with the Sneg Super Lock, and that was a dope knife. I liked that one a lot. But Deadly Daughter snagged that one. The only one that I still have in my collection is the Evoke. Nice knife. Very well made. Really Conoco design. But that Hyphen design actually grabs your attention and holds it. It's such a good looking design. A beautifully made knife. Just for the most part, their designs don't grab me. They had one that was like a button lock warning. I can't remember the name of it. That looks really cool. Yes, yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's been off the Scorpion lock for so long, and it's such a fantastic locking system. If they made different blade shapes and some 15.5s, drop this down in size like they did the 8020. Oh man, talk about a beast mode. Yeah, Laconico, I agree. Some of his designs really caught me. They haven't held me as much since exactly. Yeah, they haven't held me as much since I started collecting other stuff, though. Yeah, the 8015, it's a good size knife. It's such a phenomenal knife. But if they made a 15.5 like they did the 20.5, oh man, this knocked down to like a 3-inch blade, 4-inch handle. Oh yeah, that'd be a dope knife. All right, sister, drive safe. Yeah, you're looking at 8.5 inches. You drop this down to 7, between 7 and 7.5 inches with the scorpion lock. Oh, people would be all over it. Yes, if this was down to the 20.5 size, they would sell a ton of them, I think. Make it a little thinner for the smaller one because you don't need such a chunky knife. Go with a little thinner blade stock, go smaller on it, and keep the scorpion lock. And that would be insane. Yeah, he's still got several designs that I like. Like there's still some that one of the ones that I've always loved the looks of and I just never got is the Civivi. It's a micarta front flipper. It's came out in like 2023. Ray Laconico. It was a big Civivi for that year. It might have been 2024. A lot of guys had it as one of their budget models of the year. Contoured scales, front flipper. I can't remember the name of that stupid Civivi. Ray Laconico design. I know somebody's got it. No, not the Brazen. That was a Tonto. It's just a front flipper. I can see it, but I can't think of the name. I could Google. Civivi Ray Laconico design. Okay, let's pull the Sikoke. The Civivi Sikoke. That's the one. Yes, you're right, Apex. That's the one I was trying to think of. That's the one that I've always liked the looks of and just never bought. I'm in need of a new Tonto. It's like a drug. Bulldog, what's up? Good to see you, homie. Eagle Scout. Remember Cripple Krew Inc.? What it do? Yep. It was that one, Trish. All right, Sheila. Eagle swooping in. Eagle Scout EDC. Member of Cripple Krew Inc. for 4 months. I appreciate you, homie. How about an Urban Grip V2? Don't get it twisted. Thumb stud edition salute. By the mic. Hail. Yes. Thank you for the support, Eagle Scout. I truly appreciate you, homie. You've had 2 Sikokes? Yeah, it's a really good looking knife. Yeah, the Shark Attack is one I would like to check out in hand. I agree. Live mystery giveaway today on Bulldog Smith Farms. Badass emojis showing support. Love it. Showing support for Eagle Scout. So, a curiosity question. Which carbon fiber do you like better? The old ceramic carbon fiber style that they used on the OG? Or this new shred that they're rocking on the V2s? I need to get a black light and see if this black light reactive. Here's a link to the live. There we go, folks. There we go. Yay. Like the ceramic carbon because it's different. One you don't see a lot. Like the shred. I like the way that they did this shred a lot. I'm a big fan. I think it looks gorgeous in there. I liked the ceramic. Thought that was a good pattern, but I really like the way that that shred looks a lot. It's very marbled. Yo. Knives with glass breakers. Yeah, that's the one thing that gets me about the shark attack also. The glass breaker kind of bugs me. It makes sense to me on something like this. But for most of my knives, I don't like glass breakers. Been almost 3 weeks. What knife is jacked? What knife is jacked, Eagle Scout? Wondering who's giving you the cold shoulder as you're trying to get a knife. Ooh, the Monterey Bay Knives Honey Badger and Monterey's ignoring you? Really? You've hit them up on Instagram and you've tried to shoot them an email from the contact on their website? Yo, where's my saber tooth? I mean, where's my Wolverine? My Wolverine's supposed to be in that drawer. Oh, no. I think that's one of the ones that I sent out for review. Let me double check. What up on my notes? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. It's out for review. Okay. I was about to trip and I couldn't find my Wolverine. Check out the second channel for outside cool gear. Not Instagram because as the cat says, no DMs. If he hasn't replied to the email, I would try shooting one more email and then hit him up on Instagram anyway. You run the Baltair? Nice. That is a big one. That's a big one. The new shred looks like the Yakuza. Yeah, see, I think it looks so good on the Yakuza. And I think their budget shred looks really good on the Wixco. That's a really good looking budget shred. Yeah, sometimes emails get lost. I agree, especially, when they're big. It's a company that does get pretty busy at times. Oh, light collection. Nice. What's wrong with the honey badger? Yeah, I bet they just didn't see your first email. And I'd shoot them one more email and then hit them a message on IG, no matter what it says. You're trying to get something taken care of. Huge amount of lock rock. Yeah, that's no good. Yeah, this is a trippy ass blade on the jugger. You got a harpoon, clip point, recurve, Tonto. Like I said, this one reminds me a lot of this blade shape right here. Reminds me of my Marlin. It's actually a little bigger than the Marlin. It's a good size folder. Just it's the same size as the big ass Reaver, which is 8.66 inches. Yeah, these also drop on Friday the 17th. So you've got the two Para Monsters dropping, the Reaver and the Urban Grip V2 with the thumb studs, and then the two Wixcos on Friday, the Phoenix and the Jugger. "20 business days and you have your first best tech." Those Taipans, yes, those Taipans have sold out quickly. And yes, you can reverse flick off the blade if you want to, or you can use the studs. That's such a trippy Tonto. Yeah, I know Mrs. Deadly wants the purple version. Yeah, if you pay $150 for a knife, it should last more than a week. I would agree. I would agree. Yeah, Josh, I like the Phoenix because it's their take on an executive or CEO knife, but it's not boring. Normally I'm not a fan of executive or CEO style knives, but they made it thick enough to be comfortable in hand while still keeping that sleek CEO style profile, but giving you something fun with pretty strong tip. Yeah, it probably just got lost. Yeah, really cool looking knife. I like that blade shape. And oof, that action is money. That little front flipper, very easy to use. All right, Cripple Crew, I need to talk to a man about a horse and get something to eat in me. So I think we're going to call this one for the day. But as always, you know I appreciate y'all kicking it here with me and the Cripple Crow. You know I love you guys. Don't forget, Bulldog's got a pop-up giveaway later today. Trish has a giveaway coming up this weekend. Enter Kane Miranda's giveaway. The giveaway video is live on Kane Miranda's channel. Make sure you check them out. Keep an eye on Sheila's channel for a Glideman DVD review in the future. Cripple Crew, make sure you're following the Knife Tube schedule so you can see everybody going live. And we said it earlier. We're going to say it again. If you need to talk to somebody, reach out. Don't suffer in silence. Your mentals are important. Definitely reach out if you need to talk to somebody. If you need somebody to pray with. That's what this community is about. I love y'all and always appreciate you guys. Hell yes. Until next time, Cripple Crew. Stay safe. Stay frosty. Most importantly, Cripple Crew, stay freaking deadly.